Melania Trump, the First Lady of the United States, is known for her style and beauty. But there is so much more to this poised and refined woman than meets the eye. And we get a glimpse into her world with her autobiography, Melania. Its cover is understated yet stylish, just like her. She says in the author's notes that she hopes by sharing her story, she can contribute to a greater sense of understanding and hope for the future. In this book, she recounts her life, including her move to the United States, the legal process she went through to become a legal resident, and the pivotal moment when she raised her right hand and became an American citizen 10 years after her initial arrival. She speaks of her early childhood in Slovenia, about her parents and how they served as a source of inspiration, that their work ethic, commitment to family, and passion for creativity were pillars in their relationship, and their example continues to guide her in her own life. We also learn about some unexpected expressions of her personality, like her love of cars, that became a bonding activity for her and her father, and how, thanks to him, she developed a profound knowledge of the mechanical and technological aspects of cars. She talks about her modeling career and the lessons she learned from it, like her desire to not associate with individuals of a deceitful nature. The lessons she learned from these experiences are far more valuable than any material reward. Melania also gives her guidance to the reader, saying that sometimes, in order to succeed, you must be willing to take risks and make tough decisions. You need to trust yourself and your abilities and never settle for anything less than what you deserve. The path to success may not always be easy, but with determination and courage, you can achieve your dreams. And of course, we get the account of the first time she met her future husband and the future President of the United States. We hear in her own words of their instant connection and how she found him a breath of fresh air with his work ethic, his authenticity, and his zest for life, and how even though he was successful, he was also down to earth. She rejects the gossip columns, calling her a gold digger. She was already a thriving model, enjoying her own success and her own fortune when they met. Financial independence is a core value of hers, and she has always been driven to work hard and earn her own money. She started working at a young age, and watching her parents work hard throughout their lives has instilled in her a strong ethic and desire for independence. She has never been one to sit idly by, even with the comfort of a successful husband. She firmly believes in the virtue of maintaining control over one's own life, regardless of who you are married to, and she wants to inspire all women to be independent and empowered. Melania also reveals that she has experienced bullying throughout her life, but she managed to rise above it, maintaining a sense of self and confidence in her accomplishments. She expresses her concerns about bullying on the internet and how it is affecting children today. She worries that if the internet had been part of her childhood, she may not have come to understand that genuine happiness is not found in material possessions, but in the depth of self-awareness and self-acceptance. This has been a compass in her heart, leading her to a life enriched with authenticity, confidence, and inner peace. She describes the day of June 16, 2015, as being a demarcation in her family's life, and not just for her family, but for all Americans. That was the day Donald J. Trump, her husband, announced the launch of his political career. She says that there are many lessons she has learned since that day, like the lesson that the media and individuals will exploit others for their own profit and fame, including lie about her and even a child. She opens up about her son Barron and how fiercely she wants to protect him, which inspired her work as First Lady to the 45th president. Her Be Best initiative was put in place to address cyberbullying and other issues. She lays out that she attempted to work with the tech companies to consider measures that could mitigate harmful behavior and content, but she was met with resistance from the tech executives. They seemed to suggest that their ability to address harmful content was limited due to the concerns about free speech. Didn't seem to be an issue regarding COVID or the Hunter Biden laptop. She emphasized that she was not advocating for censorship, but for protecting children. But their response was disappointing, though she would not let it deter her because the public did support her attempt at protecting children online. We also get the truth behind the infamous hand swat and the now famous "I really don't care, do you" jacket and its real meaning. There are many beautiful photos from her early life, her modeling career, her days campaigning, and her time in the White House. She ends speaking of individual liberty as being her core principle, and that there is no room for negotiation when it comes to this fundamental right, because of her experience with communism in Slovenia. The state monitored almost everyone, spying and gathering information in any way possible. It was a system to stifle freedom, instill fear, and keep people powerless. She never imagined it would happen in her adoptive country. Melania says that Americans need to understand the dangers posed by a government that feels entitled to invade our homes and lives, the way the FBI did at Mar-a-Lago. These abuses demand our attention and action in order to safeguard our liberties or lose them forever. By reading this book, I feel I understand her and her role as First Lady much clearer now, and I see her as the perfect complement to our 47th president. If you liked this video, please leave us your feedback with a comment or like, and subscribe or follow so you don't miss any of these uploads.